Welcome back to Universally Speaking, everyone, and as always, we will have a look at all the major happenings in Universe Mode this week. We begin this week with a further update on the situation of Kevin Steen, whose smear campaign of the WWE rolls on as he showed up in popular YouTube-based company WCPW this week. Steen wrestled in the main event of the show, and afterwards he gave a statement to the YouTube channel saying the WWE could never generate that kind of atmosphere because they manipulate their audience. The most real reaction they got from the crowd was any time I was in the arena. I really hope more of the WWE fans come across and find out there is much, much better out there. So Steen certainly isn't pulling any punches when it comes to his time in the WWE, and that situation certainly isn't showing any signs of coming to an amicable end. Switching over to SmackDown Live this week in the extremely explosive encounter between bitter rivals Brock Lesnar and Apollo Crews. Crews was holding a Survivor Series celebration after he was the man who got the final pin to win the match for SmackDown Live at Survivor Series. Crews was interrupted by Lesnar's advocate, however, and put on notice. But that wasn't all. The Beast was in fact in the building and snuck up behind Crews to deliver a devastating German suplex combination. But Crews managed to avoid an F5 and then delivered his own German suplex before exiting the ring. But it was once he exited the ring that the real newsworthy event happened. Crews, upon his exit, delivered an earth-shattering clothesline to Paul Heyman, which left the Beast enraged beyond belief. Has Crews gone too far this time? We'll have to wait and see in the coming weeks. And speaking of the coming weeks, we saw a huge announcement from General Manager Edge regarding the massive triple threat match that is due to take place as a reward for Team SmackDown Live winning that very match at Survivor Series. We already know that it will be contested between Apollo Crews, Brock Lesnar, and team captain Cesaro. But Edge made the announcement that it would take place on the SmackDown Live just before the pay-per-view extravaganza, Vengeance. This match, of course, will determine who heads to the Royal Rumble to face off against whoever the SmackDown Live Heavyweight Champion is at the time. So huge stakes, and that match is only weeks away. And now we switch gears over to Monday Night Raw, where we saw some strange activity surrounding the World Heavyweight Champion. Rusev was out to address the seemingly impending arrival of the Icon Sting, when all of a sudden the lights went out again, but this time, when they came on, there was two men standing either side of Rusev wearing Sting's face paint and attire. Another clear message from the mysterious and legendary superstar to the world champion. But when will Sting finally show his face? Or will Sting ever finally show his face? We will have to find out in the next few weeks. Also this week on Raw, we witnessed a hellacious main event war between Andrade Cien Almas and Tyler Breeze for the television championship. Breeze and Almas showed why they are the future of the industry when these two young superstars hit each other with everything they had in the name of being champion. The match ended when Breeze nailed Almas with a beauty shot for the pinfall, but it was after the match that Shane McMahon stormed down to ringside and reversed the decision. He ruled that Almas's hand was under the bottom rope and therefore the match is a draw. And as he stated the week prior, there would be indeed no rematches for either man for the title. So therefore, Cien Almas has managed to escape a certain defeat and still remain champion. Breeze would go on to protest even more before being dropped by Shane McMahon's personal henchman, Aleister Black. What is in the future for Tyler Breeze now? I have a feeling it could be fairly bleak for Prince Pretty. So an action-packed week coming up this week on both shows with some enormous matches made. Over on Raw, we have WWE Champion Rusev in the ring in action. AJ Styles also responds to Drew McIntyre and a monster main event between John Cena and Colin Cassidy. Over on SmackDown, we have a huge women's match pitting Becky Lynch against Charlotte, and Neville holds a European Championship Open Challenge. So much to come, ladies and gentlemen, and I do hope you can join me every single step of the way. And as always, from Earth's YT13, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.